All right, welcome to This Explainer. I want to kick things off today with a quick story about a woman named Margaret. Now, Margaret is over 60, and she was incredibly dedicated to her health. I mean, she walked for 30 minutes every single day, no matter what. But despite that awesome daily habit, she suddenly hit a point where she literally couldn't get up off the toilet without grabbing the walls for support. Pretty scary, right? Well, fast forward just 3 months later, and Margaret is out hiking with her grandkids, easily popping up off the floor after playing with them. And here's the crazy part. What changed wasn't that she suddenly started moving more. It was what she started doing, a highly specific 15-minute routine that completely changed her life. Margaret actually had this profound realization. She said, "I wasted 40 years thinking a daily walk was enough." And honestly, this is a massive, incredibly common myth that so many of us fall for. We're constantly told that walking is the ultimate exercise for seniors, right? It's the gold standard. And while walking is absolutely fantastic, Margaret's realization, which hit her right after she was suddenly able to hike with her grandkids again, really highlights a critical misunderstanding. Walking alone simply isn't a complete exercise program as we get older. So, here is our roadmap for today. We're going to cover 1. The problem with walking. 2. Exercise 1. Ankle armor. 3. Exercise 2. Posture reset. 4. Exercise 3. Upper body strength. And finally, 5. The 15-minute weekly plan. Stick with me through all 3 exercises, and I promise you a zero equipment, zero guesswork routine you can literally start today.
Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1. The problem with walking. 3 critical gaps left unprotected.
Now let me be absolutely clear right out of the gate. Walking is wonderful for your heart and your mind. Please keep doing it. But relying on it as your sole form of exercise leaves some really huge physical gaps. Think about this number, 3 to 8%. That is the stark reality of aging. Adults over 60 lose 3 to 8% of their muscle mass every single decade. And here is the hard truth of the matter. Walking might slow that decline down a little bit, but it absolutely does not reverse it. Your body needs a totally different kind of stimulus to actually hold on to and build that muscle back. So walking basically leaves 3 critical gaps completely unprotected. First, like we just talked about, muscle loss. Walking alone just won't rebuild that lost muscle. Second is balance training. When you walk, you're usually moving forward on flat, predictable ground. But falls don't happen there. They happen on weird curbs, uneven sidewalks, or when someone accidentally bumps into you at the grocery store. Walking doesn't train your body for that unpredictability. And third, bone density. The impact of regular walking is actually just too gentle to give your bones the challenge they need to stay dense and strong. Because of these 3 gaps, thousands of seniors who walk religiously every single morning still end up losing their independence to falls and broken hips. And you know what? You absolutely deserve better than that.
Section 2. Exercise 1. Ankle armor. Building your first line of defense.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the science backing it up. We're talking about heel raises. I want you to think of these as building your very first line of physical defense for everyday life, like stepping off a curb safely or catching yourself mid-fall. Dr. Loretta DiPietro over at George Washington University literally calls calf and ankle strength the most underestimated factor in fall prevention. Most people over 60 have incredibly weak ankles and calves, and they have absolutely no idea until it's just too late. Heel raises build that crucial armor perfectly.
So here's exactly how you do them safely and effectively. You're going to stand behind a sturdy chair with your feet about hip-width apart. Hold the chair lightly. Now, this is key. Fingertips only, absolutely no death grip on the chair. It's just a balance aid, not a crutch. You rise up onto your tiptoes, taking 2 full seconds to go up. Hold for 1 second at the top, and then really pay attention to step 5 here. Lower yourself slowly, taking 3 full seconds to come down. And whatever you do, do not lock your knees. That slow, controlled descent, that is where the real strength in armor is built. And the beauty of this is you can start exactly where you are right now and build up slowly. For the first couple of weeks, just aim for 2 sets of 10 reps with both feet together. Easy, right? By weeks 3 and 4, you can bump that up to 3 sets of 12. And eventually, by week 5 and beyond, you can even try single leg raises by just lifting 1 foot slightly off the ground. These little micro progressions make sure you're building strength safely, and the whole thing takes under 5 minutes a day. Section 3, Exercise 2, Posture Reset, reversing decades of sitting. You know, if you look around at people over 60, you'll often see rounded shoulders, a forward head position, maybe a hunched back. And that isn't just aging, it's literally decades of sitting without doing any counter movements. And it's way more serious than just how it looks.
Physical therapist Dr. Kelly Starrett really hits the nail on the head here. He points out that rounded posture isn't cosmetic. It's a structural problem that affects everything: breathing, balance, even digestion. Think about it. A hunched posture actually compresses your lungs, so you're breathing shallower. Plus, it totally strains your neck and lower back. And guess what? Walking does absolutely zero to fix this structural issue.
The fix here is consciously pulling those shoulder blades back. We're gonna do this with seated resistance band pull-aparts. So sit in a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor, hold a resistance band with both hands straight out in front of you, right at chest height. Then, simply pull the band apart, stretching it out until your arms are wide open like wings. Squeeze those shoulder blades together hard in the back, hold it for a second, and then slowly return to the start. Keep your chin level and keep your shoulders pushed down away from your ears. And hey, quick pro tip, if you don't have a resistance band, just grab a dish towel, pull it taut, and it works perfectly. Here is your progression schedule for the posture reset. Start out with light resistance for the first 3 weeks, just 2 sets of 10 reps. Then you can step it up to a medium resistance. Eventually, you'll want to slow the whole tempo down to really build that deeper strength. Honestly, the best part about this specific exercise, it's so simple. You can easily just sit in your favorite chair and do it while watching TV in the evening.
Section 4, Exercise 3, Upper Body Strength, the power you didn't know you were losing.
So the crucial point is, this is the exercise that most people completely skip, and doing that is a massive mistake. I want to let this crazy statistic sink in for a second. A 2021 PLOS One study found that upper body strength in adults over 65 is actually a stronger predictor of 10-year survival than cholesterol levels. Seriously, think about that. Your upper body pushing strength literally determines if you can push yourself up from a chair, get out of bed, carry heavy groceries, or forcefully catch yourself if you ever start to fall forward. So how do we fix this? We use the wall push-away. It's essentially just a standing push-up. Stand an arm's length away from a wall, feet shoulder-width apart, with your palms totally flat against the wall right at chest height. Then lean in slowly, bending your elbows. Now you must keep your body totally straight, just like a plank. Keep that core tight and don't let your hips sag toward the wall. Lower your chest toward the wall for 2 to 3 seconds and push back to the start for 2 seconds. Oh, and a critical tip here, keep your elbows tucked in at about a 45-degree angle. Don't let them flare out like chicken wings.
Let's move to and see how this builds over time, entirely safely. You want to start very close to the wall. That's the easiest, most supportive position. Over weeks 3 through 6, you're just going to slowly step your feet further back from the wall to make it a bit harder. By week 7, you can even switch it up and use a sturdy kitchen countertop instead of a wall for more resistance. This entire progression is amazing because it requires zero floor work and completely zero wrist strain, so it is incredibly safe to scale up as you get stronger.
Section 5, the 15-minute weekly plan. Simple, sustainable, science-backed.
And this brilliantly illustrates how everything comes together into a completely actionable protocol. It takes all the guesswork out of aging well. Look at this. On Mondays and Thursdays, just set aside 15 minutes to do your heel raises, your band pull-aparts, and your wall push-aways. That's it. On the other days, take just 3 minutes, any time during the day, to practice holding your balance on a single leg for 20 to 30 seconds aside. And of course, daily, keep taking those walks. Your daily walks are wonderful for your heart and mind. But now, this simple 15-minute plan is actively filling in those 3 physical gaps that walking alone leaves behind. Let's bring this all back to Margaret to wrap things up. She followed this exact plan, and her takeaway really says it all. These 15 minutes gave me back the decade I thought I'd already lost. Listen, your body truly does not care how old you are. It responds to the right challenge at absolutely any age. You just have to give it the right inputs. So you have the knowledge now, and you have the structure. So I want to leave you with a direct challenge. Will you let another year slip by, or will you start building your armor today? Step away from the screen, go find a wall, and prove to yourself that it's possible by doing just 1 set right now. What will your next decade look like if you finally give your body the exact challenge it's craving?